Welcome back to Simply Fajika, a place for budding and aspiring entrepreneurs. I want to thank you so much for joining me for today's content. So I have a couple of announcements before we get started in today's presentation. The first is, some of you, while I was doing my 10 days live, were asking me if I have created a community, and I can finally say years later that yes, we have, and it is live. Now, we're not doing it like a traditional community. We have started our community by creating an entrepreneurial path. So that path is really created to provide you the necessary resources that you need to start your home care agencies. And so with that being said, it is a one-time investment. And what I really like about this is, for those of you who are seeking licensing assistance, there's a coupon for that course. So I typically don't discount that course just because there's a lot of work that I put into getting you all licensed, but I really want to incentivize those of you who actually join the community. So a link for that to get more information will be held in the video description. And then the second piece of that is, I am so excited to announce that we will be doing the licensing course again. Of course, I only do that once a year, so it'll be for the month of June. We have 4 live sessions where we pick different aspects of you running your business, operating your business once you're licensed, and then behind the scenes, I am creating your licensing documents on your behalf. So I'm super excited to do that. That's always successful each and every year. I have not started enrollment yet. However, there will be a link in the description just for you to join the waiting list and just for you to say, hey, I'm interested. Let me know when you start enrolling. Thank you so much for sitting through those announcements. Let's hop on over to today's content. In today's video, I want to give you an overview of home care services. There are some of you that still have questions and need a little bit more guidance in terms of what will be the services that you offer in your non-medical home care agency. So if that is something that you're interested in, and I hope it is, then stay tuned. I do want to start this video by talking about what is non-medical home care services. So non-medical home care services is a supportive care that is really designed to aid in your clients, their ability to remain independent at their home. So any services that you are doing for them is actually done in their residence. So unlike home health care, when you think of home health is more skilled nursing. We are doing the exact opposite of that. We are assisting our clients with activities of daily living. So when you think of what it takes for a person to live independently, that's where non-medical home care agencies step in. So let's talk about some of those key services that you're going to be providing. You're definitely going to be helping with mobility assistance. There's going to be some grooming, personal care such as bathing, eating, meal preparation. There can be some light housekeeping. You may offer transportation services. So a lot of times transportation services includes, maybe either setting up ride shares or utilizing their transportation to take them to doctors' visits. It may be taking them to small outings, sometimes doing grocery shopping. Instead of sending you, they want to go with you because that's considered like an outing for the day. It also includes companionship care. A lot of our elderly clients, a lot of them live by themselves, and so sometimes they just want that companionship. So sometimes that's helping them, maybe clean out a closet. It could be actually taking them on an activity. It could be helping them prepare their bills for the month. These are some of the things that may be included in companionship care. Another big item for non-medical home care agencies is just providing respite care for family members. Sometimes our seniors' family members are responsible for taking care of loved ones, and that loved one may need a break. This is where your agency can step in to give that break that family member needs and to keep up that continuum of care that our seniors deserve. Who can benefit from these services? And probably a better question for you is, who are your potential clients? So I know right off the top of our heads, we're going to say the elderly, our senior population are absolutely good potential candidates for your non-medical home care agency. But I want you to also consider the following. People with disabilities. Sometimes our clients with disabilities just need help with those small functions to help them with their daily tasks as well. Our clients can also be individuals recovering from surgery. As they're recovering, they just need help moving around, getting those small things taken care of, such as preparing meals, light housekeeping, things of that nature. I also don't want to forget about our adults who suffer from chronic illnesses. So these are our clients who are managing arthritis or may have some issues with mobility. And of course, a moment ago, I have already touched on our family members who just need a break from providing care. Next, I want to talk to you about the benefits. And the reason why I'm talking to you about the benefits is because whether you're talking to your potential client's loved ones, maybe you're talking to your potential client, they're always going to ask, why should I choose you? So these are some of those reasons that you can discuss with the potential client and or their loved one. Number one is independence. Your services will help your client maintain as much independence as possible for your clients. You offer personalized care, so their care is going to be customized according to their specific needs and the routines that they have established or you will help them establish as a result of your agency. Your home care services is going to be more cost effective. So when you compare the cost of your services to an assisted living or a senior living community, your services are going to be effective for them because not only do they get to enjoy their independence a little bit longer, but again, it's in the comfort of their own home. Comfort and familiarity is also something that you can discuss with your clients. Most people want to receive care in their home versus somewhere outside of their home. To the client, this feels like a protected environment. And of course, this is where they're accustomed to being and they don't want to leave. So this is something you can offer as a benefit to them obtaining your services. Again, you want to sell your companionship. This speaks to the client's potential feeling of feeling isolated, feeling lonely. You are there to help that client. The last item that I want to talk about on this video is really making yourself the home care provider of choice. You definitely want to start with the fact that you are a licensed home care provider. So this means you have gone through all of the regulations and you are in compliance with them and you are a licensed home care agency. It's very important for you to be able to discuss why that's important and what that means for your client. Secondly, you want to talk about the fact that your caregivers are screened and properly trained. What does that look like? What does your screening process entail? These are things that are really going to make your potential clients feel more comfortable with you and the caregivers that you have chosen to represent your agency. Third, you really want to share that you are doing a customized care plan. So you're not just going off of what you think or what they're telling you. You really want to make sure that you are addressing all of their needs, and all of their needs will be addressed in the customized care plan that you are crafting for them uniquely. Another area you want to touch on here is your availability and support. What does that look like? How can the client get a hold of you? When can they get a hold of you? This is something that could be a potential selling point. If this client needs you, will they be able to reach out to you? Make sure that this is defined whenever you are onboarding your clients. If you have any client reviews and testimonials, make sure that you have a way of presenting those to your client or your client has access to those, because a client is going to feel more comfortable knowing that you have several people who can attest to all of the lovely things you're telling them during the conversation. So just make sure you let someone else speak up on your behalf. So I want to wrap up today's video with the following. Remember, each and every connection with your potential clients, you want to make the most of them. Make sure that you are prepared with benefits when you go into these conversations. And don't forget to set goals for yourself. Your goal is not only to speak about your home care agency, but hopefully get a chance to be in front of that client so you can let them know why you're that agency of choice. In that same vein, you want to schedule these in-home consultations as soon as you can. Typically, the ones that are scheduled out 2 weeks, 3 weeks into the future, people are going to forget about those. You're going to find that they have already signed up with another agency by that time. You want to make sure that you are specific and you are driving the conversation in terms of what you want to see. Okay? So if you want to get a consultation, then every effort in that conversation should really back into that. Okay, if that makes sense. If you have enjoyed today's video, I would ask that you support me by liking the video, share this content with anyone that you think would enjoy it, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell notification so that you're notified each and every time I release a new video. Do not forget to go check out my Entrepreneur Path community, and then also don't forget to sign up for that waiting list for my home care class. I'm super excited to be sharing both of those items with you today. That's all I have for you all. Stay blessed.